Alright guys, jumping right back into League for Dark Matter and Return Sphere. We're in round 7 this time. Got the Ronso Fangs going against Kilika Beasts, Albed Sykes taking on the Luka Goers, and we are taking on the Guado Glories. So last game was pretty good. We're just continuing that kind of, I don't know, that kind of play, and we're trying to get Noy Guado as much experience along the way as we can. Yeah, not a big deal. So Barrick pushing midfield here. We should be able to get the ball back. This is one of those situations where I don't think Barrick's very good and we can generally steal the ball, but he has kind of a slight chance of actually getting out of there, you know, with the ball. Just because if our tackle misses and his pass gets really lucky, then he can actually pass beyond both players. It's really unlikely, but it's possible. It's like one of those, like, once in a blue moon he might take an action that's beneficial for him, but it's still fairly unlikely. I don't know. I think in all honesty, the majority of the time I'm playing Blitzball, it's just the odds, you know? Like, it's the odds of something happening, and like, it can happen. Will it happen? 99% sure it won't. Like, it's just not going to be a situation where he survives the tackle, gets the pass off to someone, and then they actively score on us or anything. Like, that's a... I mean, it's possible he gets the pass off to someone, but them actually taking an action that is successful it's much lower of a chance, to say the least. But passing between Pa and Noy, we're getting a little bit of pressure here. We're just going to shoot it off with Zazzy. I'm not too worried. Obviously we don't get as much experience when we shoot it off because we're not passing between Noy and Pa, but sometimes we just get enough pressure from the opposing players that we have to just get the ball out of here. And when they put high risk on, even this could make it because their catch is so low. And that shouldn't make it. I mean, I'm shooting from the moon and they can't stop it. But we are going to make it, and we're going to go up 1-0. Alright, well, Barrick is going to push midfield again, now with even less endurance. So this should work even better, right? If your stats are halved, you know, that's a sign you should do the same thing that failed before, because it's much more likely to succeed now that you're completely debilitated. But obviously doesn't work. Pass to Noy and then pass to Pa, and we're kind of back in that situation where we're passing on the back line, we're getting them experience, we're leveling them up, you know, all the good stuff. And I think we might have to shoot it off again. I'm not really sure. Like they're providing a good amount of pressure. Like it's kind of like they're into the decision stage of if they want to actually encounter us. I mean, you look at Pa. Pa is actually being covered. Like they are pushing on him, so that is a worry for sure. I'm gonna pass to Gira. We're gonna really switch it up here. So we're gonna pass to Gira. We're gonna pull him off. We're gonna pass to Noy. Then we're gonna pass to Pa. Then we're gonna reevaluate our lives a little bit. That's the play right now. So I'm making that decision. I'm trying to think if I can just pass for the rest of the half or if they're gonna actually like push on us. I think they're gonna push on us, but we'll see. Gonna pass to Noy. And yeah, they're pushing on Pa. So we're just gonna pass to Zazzy, and we should have enough time for another goal if we can get it to go invisible. And I mean, maybe even if it doesn't go invisible. Last time it was massively successful, so could just be successful again. It should take about 40 seconds to make a goal with invisible shot if everything goes wrong, I guess I'd say. Like if it goes invisible and then they have like super goalie and grip gloves and all that stuff, it could be an issue. Yeah, it's about right. I guess like 35 seconds is a better guess, but you know, it's close to 40. Yeah, we are gonna make it, going up 2-0, and then Barrick is gonna push midfield here again. Obviously, with pass and endurance halved, I mean that is not a good time. There's really no chance. There's, you know, they have a dream, but they're not gonna get it. And we got a good amount of experience for the back line. Not as much as we would like, but a good amount. A little bit of experience for them. Obviously, like I mentioned, experience for the back line. No level ups for anyone, but you know, it's the slow grind. And we should be able to level up Noy Guado next half if it all goes well. I think we need about 42 experience, and that's not unreasonable. It's also not super easy, so it's kind of in the middle there. But yeah, starting it off, Noy Guado will have the ball, so we're immediately passing to Noy. That's the number one thing we're doing here. And then we're going to set up for some more passing and more experience games. It's one of those things where whenever we start with the ball in the half, normally we don't get a situation where we just pass forever. They normally always push on it then. But sometimes if we steal the ball away, they tend to let us be a little bit. Obviously here, like I said, they are gonna get aggressive. They are gonna push on us, and they're gonna try to get the ball back. So we're gonna pass to Pa, then Noy, and then I think we might have to pass to Zazzy. We'll see. We'll see for sure. But it's getting a little bit close for my tastes. Just in terms of the positioning of the opposing team. It's a little bit worrying. Yeah, we're gonna pass to Zazzy. Then we're gonna go for the shot. It goes invisible, but like I said, even if it doesn't go invisible, there's a good chance we make it still. Just because it's high risk. It's so bad. It's really bad for them, but they keep on trucking, right? Alright, well, Barrick with the ball is going to push left side. This is definitely a good idea. Right side's probably better, but left side's fine. Best play is to push right side as much as you can, then pass far left side forward, and then you just have your forward dealing with Noy Guado, which is super easy, and then you're in a good spot, right? That's kind of like how I would normally recommend playing that. We're in a weird spot though, because I need to get them away from my defenders. This is not great. Like, it's so weird because you have like Noy Guado free as can be, and then Pa Guado in the middle of two players, so you're just kind of sitting there wondering what you do, and you're just like, yeah, maybe something's gonna work. We're just gonna pass to Gira and have Gira shoot a goal. Not a shot, a goal, because there's no way. They've got high risk on with 18 catch, and I've got, what is it, like 65, 64 shoot? That's a guaranteed goal right there. Alright, well 4-0. Barrick is going to push midfield here. I feel bad because I kind of wanted to get experience there, but I just didn't see a good opportunity. I mean, even now, you'll get the positioning of the players. Like, they're playing pretty aggressive. They're definitely close to us. And I don't think there's a way we can pass with our backline. Like, it's just, it's not in the cards today. But we're just gonna invisible shot for fun. I don't even think this will make it, just because the block is too high. If it hits 0, there's no way it can go invisible. Oh my gosh. And Bada, he's not here for it. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna steal the ball. I'm not interested in your tricks or your fun times. We're just stealing the ball and calling it a day. Yeah, we're gonna pass to Noy here. Like I said, I need about 42 experience to level up Noy. I don't think we got it. I think there was just too much coverage here. Which, I mean, isn't like, it's not expected, but it's something that we have to assume can happen. You know, it's sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. But we're gonna pass to Noy Pa. Yeah, a little bit of passing, no big deal. And that should pretty much end the game. So 4-0 is going to be the final score there. You know, got a little bit of passing in, a little bit of goals. Hopefully a level up. We'll see. Looks like we got a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. Unfortunately, no level up. Noy Guado, well, I guess no level up for Noy, but Noy Guado leveled up, more HP, attack, block, catch, endurance, pass. That's good to see. Then more attack, block, and HP for Pong. So they're doing good. Like they're hitting 80s. Noy Guado's still lagging behind, but he's getting up there. Looks like Svanda's contract with the Toronto Fangs has expired. She's gonna be re-signing for about 14 games. We're gonna be seeing Keo's contract with the Noy Guado expiring. Keo re-signing for 24 games. Iskin's contract expiring, re-signing. So a lot of re-signing. Barrack re-signing, of course. And then Kilka Beast take on Toronto Fangs, win 4-2. Luka Goers win 1-0, and we win 4-0 against the Guado Glories. So this should definitely launch us into the top scorer position, even further than we already were. That's good to see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.